Coming up now on the Night Team Report, an earthquake shakes the Midwest. And after waiting and worrying, an area family finds out the fate of their son who is in Bangladesh.
In tonight's What If series segment, AIDS and your spouse is the dilemma.
Plus a warning about a brand of popcorn.
And John with Celts highlights next.
Ernie Tetrault, Tracy Egan, sports with John Graney, and meteorologist Neal Estano. Now, live, the #1 news in the Capital District. This is the News Center 6 Night Team Reports.
Good evening. About an hour ago, an earthquake shook several Midwestern states.
The quake is described as minor with no reports of injuries and only scattered damage.
The trembler rocked areas of southern and central Illinois, northern Arkansas, and Missouri. No word yet on where the epicenter of the quake was located or what it measured on the Richter scale. One of the nation's worst earthquakes occurred in the same general area. That quake happened along the New Madrid Fault back in the 1800s.
And natural disaster from another part of the world. For 3 days, they didn't know if their loved one was dead or alive. No one could answer their questions. And as the hours of silence passed, they hoped for the best and could not forget the possibility that it could be worse.
That's what an area family has been going through, waiting for word from typhoon-wrecked Bangladesh on the fate of a local Army engineer. But with some help from News Center 6, they've gotten their answer. Night Team reporter Paul Palmer joins us with the story.
Tracy and Ernie, this is one of those stories that was either going to have a great ending or it could have had a very tragic ending. Army Specialist 4th Class Greg Hermans is trapped in a ravaged Bangladesh. He'd gone there to help the impoverished nation as part of an American aid package. But when this week's killer storm struck, he was trapped, and his family feared the worst. The pictures show the widespread death and suffering in Bangladesh. A typhoon that roared through the impoverished lowland nation has left at least 100,000 people dead. And for a Greene County family, it's been an especially nerve-wracking time.
It's been 3 good days we've been trying to find out ever since we saw the typhoon hit there. And I've called the Red Cross in Albany, and they were supposed to get back today, but I didn't hear anything.
Mildred Hermans was